Well, NLP was so great for me in so many ways that it's hard to know where to start, but work's as good a place as any to start with. I was in sales before I changed my career, and a friend told me about NLP, this NLP stuff, so I decided to do some research, and I went to an event and I decided to do my NLP practitioner. I went back to work and I began using a few simple NLP techniques, and my sales began to increase significantly. And I'll tell you exactly how I did it. Well, one of the things with NLP is that it helped me to build better rapport with a wider range of customers. So for me, it was always easy to create rapport with those who fitted my own profile, you know, those that were like me. But there was always a customer profile that was willing to spend money, but I was never able to quite reach because they were outside of my rapport range. NLP helped me to bridge this gap and gave me access to this previously untapped customer segment. I was also able to increase my sensory acuity through NLP. So what I mean by sensory acuity is noticing the shifts in my customers' physiology, and most importantly, knowing what those shifts meant. And on top of that, I was able to understand how to elicit the buying strategies of my customers so that I could sell to them in their preference. And boy, did that make a difference. And it didn't stop there. I was able to create models of excellence based on the observation of my colleagues and those I encountered. So what do I mean by models of excellence? Well, we often model the behavior of those around us. That's easy. But have you ever thought about what could be possible in your life if you were able to model someone's values or the feelings someone gets before they do a task, for example? What would it be like to feel excitement instead of fear before you called your customers? Do you think that that would make a difference to your results? What would be the effects on your results if you were to, say, share the same beliefs about your ability as Usain Bolt? Whether you're in sales or sports, having Usain Bolt confidence would be a good thing, right? Well, did you know that your beliefs can be modelled through NLP? And here's the funny thing about beliefs. If you believe something is possible, your actions will reflect that and carry you towards your goal. The reverse is also true. So, you know, if you have a limiting belief about money or happiness or your career, you will act this out through your behaviours and even go as far as self-sabotaging relationships and your career to fulfill this limiting belief. If you're the sort of person that changes jobs or relationships often, or you're really good at work but you can't seem to maintain that level of performance that, if kept up, would advance your career and give you that promotion that you wanted, you know what to do on a conscious level, yet you fail to do this. It simply could just be the effect of having the wrong beliefs or the incorrect strategy in place. You know, seeing someone with half your talent making great strides and you're wondering why. Well, if deep in your psyche you believe that money is the root of all evil because a person in authority told you this when you were 7 years old and you decided on an unconscious level to accept this as truth, then this will have a very different impact on your life than if you had taken on the belief that money is easy to come by. You know, none of these are true, they're just beliefs. But it's these beliefs that have a dramatic effect on our lives. And mostly we're unaware of them because it's unconscious. I received NLP coaching that was so powerful, I left my job. I trained in NLP with one thing in mind, and that was once I'd qualified to be able to take NLP to as many people as possible. If I'd known about NLP when I was 20 years old, my life would have been very different. And I want to give others that opportunity. It brought more creativity to my life in terms of my options. I became more creative with my behaviours. I became more creative with my beliefs. I became more creative with my life. NLP is the only thing I know of in the personal development world that puts you in the driving seat of your life and can genuinely help you. Philosophy, psychology, these are subjects. NLP is a toolkit. With NLP, you can synthesize happiness.